Hey, what's up, Killas? It is your final girl Mel coming at you from my Killer Podcast, and today we are going to be opening up these second sight releases. Stay tuned. What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're new here, I am not only on YouTube, I am also on a plethora of other social media platforms. Kill the description box below. My links are waiting for you. But also, you can join my channel to become a member. Be part of the Killer crew. Please, I implore you. Your girl is a hot mess express today. I spilled my monster all over the place. I'm just like, I don't even know what's going on. Have you guys tried this Ultra Strawberry Dreams dough? This is good. Really good. I dig it. But like I alluded, we are going to be opening up and showcasing these second sight releases of May Frontiers and the Changeling. Kill the comments below. Let me know. Did you guys pick up any of these? If you haven't, maybe you will based off of my recommendations or based off of what you see here. Also, if you're new here, I am a part of a group called the Rad Pack. We just started our Rad Pack channel and we have a Rad Pack audio podcast. So those links will be in the description box below as well. Follow us there. We're a damn good time and we talk all things nostalgia. But without any further ado, let's get into it. We're going to be starting with the Changeling. This is a super fun ghost story. It's about a man who loses his family tragically in an accident, and he gets a job elsewhere and moves into a different house to kind of escape all of the things. And he quickly finds out his house is haunted, but instead of being scared of it, he kind of embraces it and tries to figure out what happened and tries to help this ghostly thing that's living in his house. And the shenanigans happen from there. So I just did my little cut out a little door here. But here is the front. Here is your back piece. I did opt to cut the door. I don't know if I want to do that. And I can't show you what's under the J card. Is there anything under the J card? So let's just move on. Like Second Sight do, you get a hard box here and you get a plethora of innards. So we got some lobby cards. These are pretty cool. Such a classic movie. You don't hear people talk about this one enough, I don't think. The backs of the cards are blank. So that's what you get with those. Then you do get a pretty substantial book here. If you know Second Sight do their books. They do their books. So here is a flip through of that. Pretty cool. Got some awesome imagery on this book too. And what you get on the inside, you get a lot of things. So here are the innards. That's pretty groovy. And then you get a digibook style packaging on the inside. So that's your front and your back. I'm loving the colors that they got going on here. That's pretty dope. We got a 3-disc situation going on here, and that is your disc artwork. There's your back, your image all together. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. Let's see if we can get these discs out and see what the artwork looks like. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. This release is pretty amazing. So that's what's going on inside the box. Let's talk about the special features, shall we? All right, we got a new 4K scan and restoration presented in UHD and HDR, audio commentary with director, interview with filmmakers, exile on Curzon Street, the house on Cheeseman Park, the haunting true story of the Changeling, the music of the Changeling, an interview with musician, building the house of horror, an interview with art director, The Psychotronic Tourist, Master of Horror Mick Garris on The Changeling, limited edition contents, rigid slipcase with artwork by Christopher Shea, 108-page book with new essays, original soundtrack CD, and 5 collector's art cards. So that is all the things you will find in this release of The Changeling. I wish I could get everything back in here. And there you go. Next one we're going to talk about is Frontiers. I actually have not seen this movie. I watched the trailer and kind of based my purchase off of that. See, this one looks like it has something on the back. I'm not gonna do the door on this one. So that is the back and the front. Nice matte finish, nice hard box. Let's open her up and see what we got in here. Ooh. Jeez Louise, already I am skirt to death by this cover of the book. Also another super thick book. You got that. Let's see what we got in the contents. Here are your contents of the book. The imagery of this movie is what compelled me to get it. It looks just terrifying. I hope I don't regret my decision to get it. But we'll see. We do get some art cards here. That image alone is pretty awesome. I hope I don't come across something I can't show. Ah! See, that doesn't look promising. The art cards are blank on the back. This one comes with a charcoal gray case. No alternate artwork, but you do get disc artwork, and then there's your back piece. So the special features on this one is audio commentary, Renovating the Extreme, a new interview with director, Going Method, an interview with the actress, A Light in the Dark, a new interview with actor Maud Forget, Lights, Camera, Fear, a new interview with cinematographer, Sounds of Violence, a new interview with composer, Making of Frontiers, short film, deleted scenes with optional commentary, trailers, Frontiers trailers, storyboard comparisons, behind the scene photos. So those are some of the special features that you get on here. So the synopsis of this movie is it's a robbery kind of gone wrong, I would say. The criminals flee to the countryside to kind of lay low, and they come across some Nazi cannibals who are trying to make a super race, and then shenanigans ensue from there. They're kind of fighting for their lives, as you can tell here. So super interesting story. Like I said, I watched the trailer and I immediately became intrigued by it and wanted to check it out. That's why I picked it up. I have not seen this one, so I can't really recommend the movie to you based off of my thoughts and feelings on it, but I would recommend checking out the trailer because I did find it uber interesting. The Changeling, I have seen that one, and I do recommend that one because it is just a really interesting ghost story. I'm all about ghost stories. Those are some of my favorite movies to watch. So that one, it was kind of a no-brainer for me. And this last one, I am going to recommend it hard because May was one of my favorite movies back in the day. I thought I was the only person in the world who had ever seen it. Obviously, living in my normal life as a teenager or a, young woman with the people that I grew up with and the friends that I had who didn't really watch movies all the time and didn't really dig horror movies. Of course, I was the oddball, but here in this community with all of you fine people, many of you have seen this movie and do know and love it. I do have the DVD of this one. I used to watch it all the time. This was pretty nice DVD. Has all the things. There's your innards. So it was nice to upgrade from this to this. Here is your front. Also matte finish, hard box. This is an interesting image. I do like it. Back doesn't really have much on it. It does say if you can't find a friend, make one, which is interesting. Artworks are kind of similar where it showcases her with some skizzers around her. So very nice. So if you haven't seen this movie, a general synopsis is May is kind of a loner. She doesn't have very many friends, and she kind of becomes obsessed with people's body parts. And she's also kind of a creative person. She does crafts, and she decides she's going to make a person, and she starts sourcing body parts to do so. So it's a pretty goofy little movie. I absolutely love it. It's just super fun. Quirky. I guess quirky is the word that I would use for this movie. It's quirky, and that's what I love about it. This movie is 100% right up my alley with the kinds of movies that I love to watch. Obviously, you guys know me. You're here because you know and like my tastes are the same as yours. Here's some art cards. There's the woman herself. Very interesting. Those are blank on the back as well. So that's what comes in here. Second side is pretty consistent on the things that you get. You generally get some lobby cards, a book, and a release. However, the Changeling came with that pretty groovy digipack though. Whereas Frontiers in May, you get that charcoal standard Blu-ray case. But the Changeling, you got that really beautiful digibook. So that was cool. So let's talk about the special features, shall we? All right, let's dive into the special features of this guy, shall we? All right, we got a new audio commentary with Alexandria Nichols, audio commentary with directors and editors and actors. We got an audio commentary with director Lucky McKee, editor Ryan Johnson, composer James Luckett, and producer-designer Leslie Keel. The Toy Maker, an interview with director Lucky McKee. Perfect Hands, an interview with actor Jeremy Sisto. Blankety Blank, an interview with actor James Duvall. How to Execute a Murder, an interview with cinematographer Steve Yedlin. Peeling Back the Layers, an interview with editor Ryan Johnson. Jack and Jill, an interview with editor Chris Syverson. In the Cut, an interview with editor Kevin Ford. Blood, Gore, and Rock and Roll, an interview with composer James Luckett. Bits and Pieces on the set of May. From Frankenstein to May, Dr. Miranda Corcoran. So those are your special features. I'm going to just put these up here so you guys can check them out. I would recommend checking this one out even if you don't get this groovy edition. Check May out in another edition, a Blu-ray or the DVD or something like that, because this movie it's quirky, it's fun, it's gory, it's everything I want in a horror movie, and I think a lot of people will just genuinely enjoy this one. So that is it. That is my showcase of these editions. I'm just going to go ahead and open this one. I opened up the rest of them. There was some stuff on the back of this one. Pretty cool imagery there. So that's what you get in these editions from Second Sight Films. They're absolutely beautiful. The Changeling for sure is beautiful. Frontiers, I've never seen the movie, so I don't know, but May, definitely check out May. It's such a good movie. That is it. That is all. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you want to help support me and my channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and kill that bell for your girl. Share me with your friends. But also, hit the join button and become a channel member. Just because I want you to. Okay? Until the next time we gather, have a killer day. Peace.